Hey Rangers, today we're going to be talking about Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel Episode 3, Tough Love, and I've got to admit, I actually kind of really like this episode. I think this is out of, well, the 3 episodes that we have had, this is actually a really good one. Open up on the Galaxy Warrior ship, and Madame Odious and the new monster who is called Cyclopsis are actually casting a spell on some music sheets, or they're creating their own music sheets, which they turn around and say that whoever sings it will become evil, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it. We then cut to the intro, which I've got to admit, I don't think I've talked about the intro. I actually kind of really like it. I think the intro is actually really decent. We open up on the dock and a girl is singing and playing guitar. Her name is Jess, from what we find out later, and everyone's kind of just throwing money in, appreciating what she can do. But then we got Victor and Monty. They just walk up. Victor's like, here's my money. He's just pouring lots of money, like pennies. And you think, oh, you rather than just dropping money, you put just the same amount as everyone's doing, maybe $5, $10 to say, I actually really like your music. So what does Victor do? He starts hitting on it. He's like, well, look at all the pennies that I've got. You know, I'm giving you all the pennies that I've worked for. And I really like Jess because she turns around and she really sasses him. And she's like, what, $1.25? And he's like, but I have to admit, Monty? Why is he looking at her really creepily? It made me kind of think, oh, I would not like if anyone looked at me like that. It feels like he's just gonna go, oh, all the time. It's just really weird. Victor kind of keeps going on at Jess saying like, oh, what sort of guys do you like? You should date me. And she's like, you're not my type. So he decides to dress in random clothes like a matador, a Spanish dancer, his club polo shirt. And it just feels really kind of weird. She's like, I'm not interested in you whatsoever. So he's like, I'm going to make sure that you do like me. I'm going to become the type that you want. And then him and Monty just kind of walk away or run off. Oh God, guys, seriously, pull it together. Jess then continues to sing and play guitar again, and this catches the attention of Levi and the other Rangers. Levi then says, oh, she's singing one of my songs, it's really cool, so he decides to go up there and sing with her and be like a really big surprise. And this is when Jess says, oh my God, I'm such a big fan. You know, this dream's come true now that I've sang with you. Oh my God, this is amazing. Jess hits on Levi. You know, she really wants to sing with him. She can't wait to spend time with him. This is when a load of Basher bots come in and Levi takes Jess away to make sure that she's safe, and the Rangers morph and they defeat the Basher bots. Very much after the fight, Levi and Jess come up against one Basher bot and Jess actually just hits him with a shovel. Just wham! Remind me a little bit of Dino Charge a bit. Jess hits the Basher bot and the Basher bot falls down. Levi's like, wow, that's really cool. And then sees the other Rangers running towards him. And he's like, Jess, I gotta remember where I gotta be. I gotta be over here. I'll see you later. And Jess like, yeah, don't worry, you know, I'll see you soon. And he's like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at 4, or I'll be back here at 4. Jess is like, yeah, it's cool. And as the Rangers run off, she's like, yeah, it's really cool, Rangers. Boom, transforms into Cyclopsis. Didn't see that one coming. I just really like Jess. I thought she was cool. She could have made an interesting member to the team, or at least a recurring character. Why did you get rid of her? She's so cool. Now have Victor and Monty in a lab. They are making a cowboy fragrance, and you just kind of think, guys, why don't you just make proper perfumes? Why don't you make colognes? Why don't you make loads of stuff? Then rather being dicks, you can actually open up your company. You did it really well with the fart spray, you know, your monster repellent. You could have done stuff, but no, it feels very like you're just trying to be a menace in this. Why are you like that? Why? Levi is on a date with Jess and they're going around, they're looking at the shops, and Jess starts trying to change Levi and saying, hey, you need to wear this hat, get rid of the cowboy hat, you need these other clothes. And Levi goes with it, but he's like, oh, it's not really my style. And she's like, no, it's perfect. You know, you've got to change. If you're going to change your music to some degree, you then have to change your look. And Levi goes with it. Now, as soon as this started happening, I knew the moral of this story was going to be, don't change for anyone. Be you, don't be anyone else. And if someone wants you to change for their reasons, don't. You know, just keep it real. But no, Levi goes with it, he dresses up, and then we switch to the Rangers training. They're fighting each other, getting some good practice in, which you kind of think that they would be doing all the time to make sure that their ninja skills are sharp. Levi turns up and goes, hey, look at my new look, and everyone kind of rips into him, and he doesn't like this. He then just says, no, I'm not going to have it. If you don't like my new look, then I'm off. I'll see you later. But before he walks away, he shows Preston and the others the new sheet music, and Preston kind of picks up on one of the phrases inside the songbook, and he kind of won't let this go. He knows it's sort of magic, but he doesn't know where it's from yet. So we're now back at the docks, and this is when Jess and Levi are singing, and you know, everyone's like, yeah, my God, it's Levi, he's amazing. And when he starts singing this new song and the new music, they're all like, oh, don't know about that. Oh, don't like that. And they kind of start walking away from him. Levi knows this isn't what he wants to do, but he still goes on because Jess is like, come on, you know, just sing this one song, you know, just sing it. It's going to be good. And Levi's like, oh, okay. We then come to Redbot giving Preston this magic book from the Lion Galaxy that Mick brought for him. And Preston looks through it and he finds the magic spell. He finds that it's a symmetry spell or somatic spell, which means that you have to say the words backwards for the spell to be broken. And they realize that Levi is going to turn evil if he finishes the entire song. So with that, the Rangers rush down to the docks, and at this point, when they actually see him and everyone's kind of walking away, Levi has finished the song and has become evil. And you kind of think, why didn't you just go around and get all of them to sing this? You could have made them all evil to give the power stars, or Levi could have given his power stars to Spyclopsis and then gone, there you go, and then I'll fight the Rangers because they'll be too busy kind of focusing on me. There's loads of things you could have done then with this, but you decided not to. Victor and Monty turn up, and Victor's dressed as a cowboy, and Jess says, no, I don't like you whatsoever. Then they spray the cologne on him, and she's like, oh no. And then she goes like, okay, I've had enough of this. Transforms into Spyclopsis. Boom, they run away, and she's like, how'd you like that? You know, it feels really weird that they're really hitting on it after she said no, that he should take the hint, but, you know, just transform into a monster and that gets rid of them. Levi then says that he has to read the spell again, and this one thing I just generally thought was kind of cool. When Levi goes up with the spell, he rips it up and throws it away. Now you kind of think that you would have burnt it because then you would have had no chance of getting Levi to turn good again. But no, he rips it up, and the Rangers say, Kelvin, you go find all the pieces, bring them to Preston when you're done. And then there's a huge, massive fight between the Rangers and Levi. We've also got Spyclopsis in there. She's fighting a little bit, but the main focus is going to be on Levi and the other Rangers just fighting each other. And I've got to admit, I really liked it. I really liked the battle, the unique weapons that they were using. Okay, maybe not unique weapons, but the way they were using it to kind of defeat him, and Levi was just having none of it. He was just going, nope, 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 you know, I can't be defeated. And I always find that when you have an evil ranger, boom, they can't be beaten, and I really like it. Kelvin has grabbed all the pieces of the music paper, he brings it to Preston, he makes it all kind of fit together with his magic, and they break the spell. Levi has just turned good, and you kind of think, oh, Levi, I really wanted you to be evil for a couple of episodes. Spyclopsis runs off to the quarry, the Rangers follow her, then they use like a kind of like hurricane tornado move to launch Brody up into the air so he can take her down because Spyclopsis is in the air and they can't fight her, can't fire the weapons or something. So they do an ultimate attack and Brody takes out Spyclopsis. So the Rangers call the Zords, they call the Bull Megazord, then they have the normal Megazord, and then obviously they can't take Spyclopsis down because she's still in the air. So what do? They call the Astrozord, and that actually combines through a fusion Megazord, and they all get kind of new weapons. They get the Ninja Super Steel Blaster, which I kind of really like. It looks really cool. I actually want to buy that when that comes out so I can review it because it looks actually really cool. They defeat Spyclopsis, and that's pretty much it. Now again, they're using samurai music and they're using Dino Charge music. I just don't know why they're not just putting the Ninja Steel music in there rather than anything else. Because the monster is defeated, we then jump to high school, and Levi's saying like he won't change for anyone else, he's learned his lesson. And everyone's like, good on you, Levi, that's how you should be. And then all of a sudden you hear someone going like, oh, Victor's coming! And they've all got pegs. For some strange reason, they all have pegs. Now, I would have put a line in for if Victor walked off, Monty would be like, yeah, you can thank me for the pegs later, because you see flies going around Victor, and you just kind of think, oh, but he stinks, and Monty's like, oh, it will disappear, Victor, don't worry, the smell will go. And that's when the episode ends. So there we go, that was the episode. It actually was a really good one. Considering the first two were okay, this one I feel seems to be the best episode that I've seen. I really like the fact that Levi turned evil. One thing that really also did kind of creep me out is when Monty turns around and goes, oh, a girl that can sing and do math. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? What? It feels such a creepy thing to say. just not something that I would have. Anyway, the episode felt like it was kind of written really well. I think that if you took out Monty and Victor, you'd have a really good episode rather than a kind of, yeah, okay episode. I would like it if all the Rangers turned evil, and obviously if we had this much later on, I think it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I think we're starting to actually get some decent episodes. I know not many people are going to like it, but I actually did like this episode. So there we go, Rangers. What did you think about this episode? Did you like it? Did you not? What are your thoughts? Would you continue on watching Super Ninja Steel? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the other videos on the channel. If you want to help out the channel on Patreon, links in the description down below. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.